Hey, you guys, welcome back to our channel. You guys, hope you're having a great new year thus far. It's still the beginning. And hopefully you guys are off to a great start with whatever plans and um, whatever, God placed on your hearts to do. Hope everything is going well. You guys, this channel, we've been discussing procrastination. We've been, trying to attack it one day at a time, one moment at a time, just by simply doing it, doing those things that, you know, placed on our hearts and, that have been nagging at us to get done. And we've been putting on a back burner for whatever reason. And a lot of those reasons is usually because, we don't put ourselves first a lot of the times. Okay. And then there's added fear, and then there's anxieties. There's many reasons. Okay. But we're determined, and I must say, you guys, I'm proud of myself thus far. I know it's still early, and you should give yourself your props too for whatever you've been conquering. I've been uploading and doing a thing for you guys, so I'm happy about that. And you already know I'm enjoying this. Okay. Um, but what I want to talk about, you guys, is the difference. There's definitely a difference between procrastination and just really, um, just waiting, good waiting, just waiting on certain things, whether you're waiting to hear from God. Maybe you're waiting on some kind of confirmation. Maybe you're waiting for just the right moment to speak to your boss. Maybe your boss had an off week and you just want him to cool down before you go talk to him about that raise. There's always there are good reasons as why we should wait, you guys. And you have to determine what those are, and depending on the circumstance and depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, I know for me, you guys, like, I know one thing that I have put on a back burner for a while is, some things that have to do with my writing. Okay, writing is a hidden but not so hidden passion of mine, and there's things that I've written that I do want to put out there into the universe, and the procrastination, like, you can only edit so much, you know what I mean? And so, that's a difference. That's procrastination when, after you've done all the work, you've dotted all the I's, you crossed all the T's, you know what I mean? Like, you're ready. You're ready. Okay. You're ready. Your work is ready. Your creative outlet is ready. Everything is ready except for you. And sometimes we have to just take off the band-aid. We have to just go for it and just do it. As I said, we need to just do it. But you definitely have to understand when your timing is right. Okay. And sometimes that can be procrastination because there's never really a good timing for, anything. You guys, time is something we placed on ourselves. Okay. And that's fine. That's how the world works, right? The world works with time, and we're living in this world, right? There's nothing we could do about that. If you have a deadline for your job or whatever, like, that's the deadline. Like, the world runs with time. But if you have this invisible time that you're placing on yourself, waiting on the perfect moment, that is just procrastination. That is not, that's not good waiting. Okay. There is such thing as good waiting. And I believe there is, your rough draft of something is not, it deserves good waiting. Okay. For like, like, there's a point in time where, for those who've ever been pregnant, and if you ever had to, the typical 9 months, if you can't, there's a time where, it's okay to, if the baby's gonna be harmed in any way, that it's okay for the baby to come out early. There's perfect timing for certain situations. There's perfect timing for good waiting in certain circumstances. But if you just, waiting on this invisible perfect timing for something that no longer requires time, It no longer requires waiting. It no longer requires more editing. It no longer requires oh for another Monday to go by. You know what I mean? Like I I'm that girl, you guys. Like, I'll wait up Monday. Monday's a perfect day to start. And it's so ridiculous because, side note, okay, so I actually worked, I worked in retail most of my work life or whatever. And, you know, because of that, you know, a lot of us, not just me, a lot of us don't like Mondays, right? We don't like Mondays because Monday's the start of the work week and yada yada. And so once I stopped working and became a stay-at-home mom and, you know, doing things just because I wanted to do things, I never did anything on a Monday. I said, I'm not doing anything on a Monday because Monday, I had to do this on Monday. I had to do this on Monday. So Monday, I'm taking Monday for myself. I'm not doing nothing for Monday unless I want to. And but then what happened is Monday became my default. It's so crazy. Like, I don't want to do anything on Mondays, but it became my default for anything that I basically was procrastinating in. Oh, I'm going to start this workout. I'll start Monday fresh. Oh, I need to start spring cleaning. I'll wait till Monday, start fresh. And knowing darn well, oh, it's Monday. I'm not doing nothing on Monday. You know what I mean? So we tend to do things, we tend to have defaults where we push things back. And for instance, okay, so I don't do Mondays, right? But I also have Fridays where I don't, because I cook every day, you guys. I cook every day. Oh, guys, I don't know if you heard that beep, but that was the power coming back on over here. That's a life, girl. That's a Tanzanian life. But we have backups and stuff, so it's fine. We have a solar, and we also have a generator if we ever need to use them. But yeah, you guys, so I don't do anything on Fridays. I'm like, okay, Fridays, that's my no cooking day. Okay, because I cook every day. So Fridays, I was like, okay, that's not, but I'm like, you know what? These kids still got to get up on Friday mornings to do this and that. So I'm changing that. I will be changing that as soon as they start school. Okay, I'm not procrastinating that anymore. I'm doing that as soon as they start school. My free day, I call it my free day, is going to be Saturdays, because Saturdays they can get up and do their own thing. Okay, I don't actually have to get up on Saturday to, you know, make breakfast, pack lunches, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so yeah, so on Mondays are being pushed back because I didn't want to have that life of, oh, I'm working, so I have to do things on Mondays, right? So everything that comes up, and I'm not the only one, because I hear it all the time. Oh no, I'm gonna start fresh this on Monday. I'm gonna start this fresh on Monday. Monday becomes the procrastination day, basically, okay. And for me, not only am I pushing it to Monday and then pushing it off of Monday, I don't really have to do it. You know what I mean? It's become this endless cycle. Okay. And really and truly, guys, we have to just decipher, okay, am I actually waiting? Am I actually doing a good wait, or am I just procrastinating? Okay, once you decide that, that should help you move and maneuver on the task that you're trying to, you know, get done. And really and truly, you guys, we in the beginning, I suggest not having those days, not having no free day, if not until you get to your groove, you know, because I could have easily say, okay, like, I'm not recording on this date, that day, this date, that day, whatever, right? And then it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, you know, like, until I get some stability, some consistency. You know what I mean? Like, the pat on my back I just gave earlier, that's all I get. Okay? It's kind of like if you're in a diet, right? You're in a diet. You don't start off saying, okay, this is gonna be my cheat day. How is going to be a cheat day and you haven't done nothing? You haven't done nothing. You haven't fasted a bit. You haven't not put down that last bite. You haven't done nothing, okay? You haven't worked out. You haven't done nothing. But yeah, you got that cheat day planned. Like, we can't do that. You know, we can't do that. We shouldn't do that. It's not going to benefit us in any way. So yes, you guys, definitely when you're trying to get over procrastination and you have a list of things that you want to get done, you want to accomplish for yourself, for others, and it's things that you really want to do, especially, in this era of being awakened to the fact that we're not gonna be here forever. Okay, and I'm gonna keep stressing that to you guys. I know it sounds like but it's the truth. It's truth. I'm not lying to nobody. I'm not lying to nobody. We are not living it forever, you guys. Like, God forbid we walk out in the streets and then bam. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know when, we don't know how, you know what I mean? But the fact is, we're not going to be here forever, and we need to figure out the best way to beat up procrastination. And that starts also by knowing, and don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You know when you're procrastinating, and you know when you're actually waiting for something. Like that scenario of waiting on the boss. Look, yeah, wait on that boss. Let him be in a good mood. You know what I mean? Before you go present him with your presentation, and then, for you to get the raise. Okay? Things will happen for you, for me. Things are gonna happen. Things are, it's gonna happen. But it won't happen if we're procrastinating. Just just starting. Just start. Just do it. Just start. Okay? And what does the good waiting looks like? Depends on what you're trying to conquer. If it's coming on YouTube and doing your YouTube channel, like, think about what you want to, talk about, what you want to share, and then just turn on the camera, like, edit later. Like I said, edit later. Like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. It's a process. Of course, certain things need more preparation, and I think the preparation part is where that falls on the good waiting. You know what I mean? Talking to your boss about a raise, writing a book, and being able to put it out there. Like, there's so many things that need good timing and need good waiting. But when you've hit the stale, like when you're just too frightened of the impossible nothingness. You know what I mean? Like, you are just waiting to hear either negativity. You're waiting to fail. Whatever the fear is, whatever just do it, and you'll feel that fear just, don't let fear beat you. You're better than that. Don't let anxiety beat you. You're better than that. Don't let the invisible comments of others defeat you. You're better than that. Don't let the real comments of others that can't really hurt you. Like, whatever has been placed on your heart, you guys, it's time. It's time. No more good waiting. That's done and over with. You did your homework. You did everything you had to do. The true test is just to do it. Just do it. Anyway, hope you're having a great day, you guys. Thanks for listening. If you've done what you had to do in 2024, well, 2025 is here, so it's time for you to put out everything. Showcase your talent. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I haven't said that in a while. I think you guys, I actually forgot, to be honest with you. I forgot to say that, but, for any watchers on YouTube know the spiel, okay? So if someone doesn't share or like or comment because they don't want to, so it's, it is what it is. But yeah, so I have a knock on the door, but I'm done anyway. Talk to you guys soon.